It's Friday, May 17th, 5:09 p.m. and I was out here all day working in the garden, and Jim and I just went. We left almost immediately after he got home from work and went to get some groceries. And I've been checking this all day, and there was nothing in here. And now I just checked it when we got back, and there's a little gift in here. It's a spring and a sticking. So I'm wondering if it has anything to do with these. Because the last thing they messed with was this. And it's, you know, spirally metal like that. But they didn't put it over here. They put it in here. Like Jim said, they got to check everything to make sure, see if it'll stick or not. And it does. Awesome. That makes me happy. Sunday, May 19th, 7:02 a.m. Okay, I've been out here investigating, and the railing's messed up. First thing I noticed was the three, I don't know what to call them. They're like made of cement or something. Like little decorations. The one that was in the middle, the red one, is on the ground. These ones don't really look moved. This one might be a little bit like sideways. And then right beside it, this was facing forward. And this little guy's moved. He was up here. And this, my doll's moved a little bit. Don't know what that's from. Probably fell out of the tree or something, I guess. Oh, and the car's moved a little bit. So, it's not much, but it's kind of weird. I mean, if it was an animal up here scurrying around on the railing, you'd think not just the middle one would be knocked off, and you'd think it would be a little more messed up than it is. So, I don't know, I want to straighten it up and see what else happens. Oh, there is one more thing. Hold on. Okay, I also found on the window these weird marks. They're really hard to get on camera because it's on the glass, but there's that one. That one. Hang on. Shoot. And this one. As far as I know, they weren't there yesterday because I've been out here working in the garden a lot. And when I do work in the garden, you know, I have like gardening gloves on, but I'll prop the door open like this, so I wouldn't have been touching it from that side. And there's also a weird looking one here. Can't tell if I'm getting that or not. On this side of the window. And we did have the door propped open last night for a while. I wanted to get air in this end of the house. So I opened the garage door, and the window over here, this one, see it's open right now, and I propped this door open for a while, and we were inside just to let air in. So, can't say for sure about this one. It kind of looks like these ones. Okay. Yeah, it looks like something swiped down. with a finger or something. Here's my finger beside it. And then there's the third one here. Well, there's a little bit right there too. So, I don't know what that is, but and I just had cleaned this window not real long ago. I mean, it's kind of dusty and stuff, but anyhow, that's the other thing. It's kind of interesting. All right, see what else happens today. Okay, it's now 7:43, and I started taking my walk. Been walking in the mornings, quarter after, and it takes me half hour. And I walked that way, did that round, came by here, nothing was different. Went up the hill, came back around that way, walked up that hill again, and back down. Walked by, didn't notice anything. Walked up the hill and back down, came down here, and the red ball that was in the middle, it's on the ground again. And it's in the exact, well, not exact, but almost the exact same place it was this morning when I came up. So, wondering if they did that while I was on my walk. Crazy stuff. Gonna put it back. See if anything else happens today. It's Tuesday, May 21st, 8:42 a.m. Yesterday, all the eggs that were out, I moved them around different places in the yard. Like, there's two right over there. I just kind of moved them around. Somebody suggested it in the comments, so I thought, yeah, I'll try that. There's one back in the tree, there's some over there. But anyways, none of those are messed with. But the one that I left on the porch, just this one, I put rocks around it to keep it from blowing off. And it's open, and I see that little blue elephant in there that's been sitting here. So, I haven't opened it yet, but I don't think the pink ball, nope, the pink ball that was in it is gone. So I think they took the ball out and put that in. So we'll see if the pink ball comes back. That is crazy. Interesting. You never know what they're going to do. I closed it back up and put the elephant back. But if you remember when I first put the eggs out here, I put this one in the blue egg. So I'm not sure if they're remembering that that was in an egg before. And also, I wonder if they were like, well, we'll take the ball and put this in here. Maybe she won't notice. I'm not sure. But it's funny. It's Thursday, May 23rd, 7:38 a.m. And I just finished my morning walk. And on my first pass through here, I noticed this on the grill. It's a new gift. I've never put it out for them. So they put it here. My question is, when did they put it here? Because I don't remember seeing it yesterday. So I thought it was either last night or this morning. I find it interesting that it's on this side of the grill so that when I would be walking by it this way, I would see it. However, Jim said he thinks he saw it yesterday when he was mowing. He thought I put it there. But last night I got that hose, brought it around here, and I watered these plants that I just transplanted. And surely I would have seen that when I was watering the plants. So I'm not sure when they brought it, but I know they brought it. And it's a new gift. So I got to be more diligent about checking the grill over good. Because I do check it. In fact, I thought yesterday I checked the sides. Because I was thinking, they used to put magnets on the grill, now they aren't. And I wonder if they will. And there's a magnet. So anyhow, I will be checking it better. Awesome gift. One more thing. Last night, when I checked everything, these were both sitting up right here. Like this. I can't remember which one. Wait, it's open. It's open a little bit, but... Okay, so anyhow, they were upright, so I don't know how they got knocked over, but they are knocked over, so... Okay, that'll be it. Okay, it's now 5:01 p.m. and I just got up from a nap, and the stuff that was on the railing here is moved. So hold on one second. Okay, this is how I left the egg after they took the ball out and put that elephant in. See, there were 3 rocks. The one clear to the left is gone, and the elephant, which sits right here, is over here. The egg is under the table. Okay, there's nothing in it still. But that rock, I'm not seeing that rock. And the reason I put this here, so that the wind wouldn't blow it off. And the wind doesn't usually blow this off either. It makes it tip forward. Like that sometimes. But it doesn't usually blow it off. So this rock is missing. Look to it. Oh, wait, there it is. Clear up in there. Okay, that's weird. So that stuff is all over there in the rock, which would not blow off ever because it's a rock. So anyways, and if it was a small animal up here doing stuff, I would think that the elephant and the egg would have not ended up over here and the other rock over there. So who knows what that was all about. I don't see anything else messed with. So, okay, that's it for now. Saturday, May 25th at 7:12 a.m. And there's a new little gift out here. But before I get to that, I just wanted to tell you that when I came out, before I found that little gift, that pink egg was laying on its side. Didn't think much of it because anything could have happened, but that's how I found it. And over here is the little gift, and it's in the magnetic bowl in the little basket. Looks like a little bead, plastic. Very pretty. Also, over here. Actually, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. Between 3:30, something like that, and I found that peanut butter, which has been sitting there forever, right there, moved. Haven't really checked that out real good yet. I don't know. Put it back. See anything too interesting on it? Yeah, I think that was all that happened. But I'm happy with my gift. Isn't that pretty? So I want to get off here and tell him thank you. One more thing, I checked everything at 3 o'clock and it wasn't here, so that was put in there between 3 and now. Okay, that'll be it for now then. It's now 6:35 and I just came out to check stuff and I noticed that the middle die is turned over again and it's exactly in place, so that took fingers. And I'm going to put it back. Okay, don't think I see anything else. We're about to get a storm, so big tornadoes and everything going on right around here. It's Tuesday, June 4th, 3 p.m. Jim just got home from work and the guy that works with him noticed handprints on all over the side of his truck before he left. And this is the most obvious one here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. I don't know, it's weird. Also right above it, you have to get just at the right angle, but there's some here. Just below it. There's some there, and right behind it. There's some right here. And just some kind of a smudge type deal there. This. There's some on this side too. That almost looks like a palm. That's from Annabelle. Well, see the difference in what a person's handprint looks like? Okay? Because Annabelle was here and she was playing around with the truck. So there's hers versus the super muddy thing here. See how it seems to have wiped it clean. And here's from getting in and out of the truck. It's pretty obvious too that this happened while the door was closed because there are swipes over top of like both. Well, that one's not, but my guess is it happened last night during the night. Right there, it's on both sides. It goes this way. And there's a little one here. Something happened while I was taking a nap, too. At 12:30 I laid down. At 1:30 I heard knock, knock, knock. And I thought, oh crap, somebody's here. It woke me up. You know, I'd just gotten to sleep really good and stuff, and I was like, oh boy. So I got up, checked myself, you know, checked my hair, came out, kind of peeked around the corner, and I thought it was our landlord, because she's an old lady. The knock wasn't real loud, and she's not in very good health either, so I thought it was her. And I saw nothing, and so I opened the door and I looked out. Nobody was here. I looked up the driveway. There was no cars leaving or anything. And I went out back, looked around, nothing. So there was, you know, knock, 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 somewhere on the house. I thought it was at least on this side of the house, because it sounded like somebody was knocking at the door. And it was loud enough to wake me up and make me think it was a person. So that was weird. Something else too that happened was, this was a couple days ago. I walked out to the garden, I think, over here, and I got about to right there, and I heard this weird vocal. It's kind of like a woo, but it had a deeper tone than a woo, and it also kind of sounded like a moo, but it was, you know, it didn't really sound like a cow. But I thought that had to be the only other thing it could be besides a Bigfoot. So then I heard it again, and so I went and checked. I walked over there. I walked clear back around the trailer, looked down in the field. There were no cows anywhere. So I don't know what it was for sure, but we're putting a stone walkway in and a fire pit. It's Thursday, June 6th, 9 a.m. I was up at 3, couldn't go back to sleep till 6, so I went and laid down, and so I just got up. But while I was sleeping, I think I dreamed that I heard a loud bang on the house. I'm not sure if I dreamed it or if it really happened. So I came out and was walking around the yard, and here's what the only thing I saw that was weird was this. There's this nest laying in the yard. It was upside down. I just now flipped it when I saw it. I flipped it over. But what's weird about it is that, I don't know, it was a few days ago, we were coming down the driveway and Jim goes, "Oh, look at that nest," which was laying in the driveway. And I believe it was upside down too. And I thought, well, it fell out of those trees. So that's the second nest that we have found laying around. And I was thinking it's natural, but Jim thinks it's really odd to all of a sudden find nests all over the yard and all over the property. Which is true. I don't really remember like finding a bunch of nests laying around before. And this all happened after I found this little nest, and it's taken a beating now. But I found it laying right over there in the grass, and it was the most beautiful little nest I've ever seen. And maybe I'll show you pictures of when I first found it. But it's got string in it, and it's got that flowery, mossy looking stuff from the tree. It's just beautiful. And I was going to take it inside, and I thought, no, I'm going to put it out here in the garden in a natural place where it belongs, out in nature. But I can still, I can still admire it. And so since I admired that and put it out here in the garden, we have found 2 more nests laying on the ground in places that I would find it. The thing about the one that was up here in the driveway is that I take a walk up there every day. And the day that I found that one, or the Jim found it laying in the driveway, I didn't walk up there. So, you know, I don't know if that was put there for me to find, and then I didn't because I didn't take my walk. And I don't believe I've recorded this yet, but I will tell you about it. I'll make another recording and explain it. But it's where I also found the wrench at the top of the driveway while I was taking my walk. And it was even on the same side. The nest was on the same side of the track that I found the wrench. Sorry, I'm not awake yet. So anyhow, odd stuff. Okay, so here's what happened when I found the wrench. Okay, so about a week ago, maybe a little over a week, I was taking my walk, and I always make rounds. I go up the driveway, clear to the road, and I go up the right side, come back down the left. I go up the hill out back, come back down and make another round. Well, I'd done my first round, and I went back up and I turned around and started coming back, and right in my path was this shiny, beautiful little wrench, and I'd never seen it. It had like a red stripe on it, and I didn't do any video of it at the time. I only took pictures, but it stopped me in my tracks, and I thought, where did that come from? Because I didn't see it on my first round, and I'm usually looking down at the ground. It's possible that I missed it, but not very probable. And then I noticed, after I picked it up, that on the other side over here, where there's a field, there was smashed down grass, and also it looked like footsteps going in or out of the field. I'm not sure which. I'm thinking in. And there was a big spot that was smashed down, like something had been sitting there. So when you put it all together, I'm wondering if the Bigfoots one of them had been watching me, and they're starting to know my routine, and they knew that when I went after my first round that I would be coming back, and they put that wrench in the driveway for me to find, and then the footsteps going in was them going back in and leaving. So that's what happened. Very odd. I've also noticed this little Y stick laying here right in front of the steps, but I really have just figured it's from the tree, wind blown and stuff. I did notice another one right here, but it's not perfect or anything, so I really doubt that was them. But anyhow, there it is. When Jim came to bed last night at around 10 o'clock, I was already sleeping, but he said that he saw a black flash go past the window about 100 miles an hour, and the height of it was about to where those two lines are right there. So that's probably at least 5 feet up. Yeah, because I'm up a little higher than the ground. So it's probably 5 feet-ish, the height of it. But he said he wasn't sure if it was closer to the window or back by the garden. But he said that it was just moving so fast, whatever it was. Doggone, but there that nest is. And there's the house. And I guess it wasn't in the road, it was on the grass. I didn't remember right. But it is on this side. Now there's the trees. Here's how far away the nest is from the trees. Further than I thought. So if it blew over here, it's pretty far to blow. I'm going to pick it up, take it, and put it with the other nests. Wow, another beautiful nest. I'm going to take it and put it with the other ones in the garden. It's so pretty. So just put the one that I found this morning in the garden. I'll show you when I get there. New setup. Everything's at the side of the house. So if they have a problem with all the changes, they don't have to come to the porch. They can just come right here to the side of the house where it's nice and safe. Because this might be a little scary to them. So it'll also just be better to have everything over here, I think. I know it's a change to not have it on the railing, but that's what we're gonna do.
What was that?
It sounded like a woo.
That's what I thought.
But I want to. Wow. I said, we're going to take them back now,
You hear that?
I wonder if you could.
Hear that?
What was it?
Pretty good.
That would catch a smell on fire, will it?
No.
Hey! Hey guys!
I'm determined you're going to hear them.
You notice it quit after a second. Those.
Community.
Judge
I don't know. I don't know. I think you.
Just heard that echo of theirs too. Hey guys! You like these ones?
I like those for what they are, yes.
I can't believe how much better I can see with.
I couldn't see the path before.
In fact, you look up there and you're blinded now.
I know.
I want to just go get like something to put in it. That I would end up. Yeah, this is pretty.
I love the light they throw. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in a bucket. Doesn't really matter. We'll wash them off. Matter.
Well, help me gather them up. They're going nuts to me, aren't they?
First time you've actually been outside with them.
You guys, what you doing? They look pretty stuck in.
Get out of there. We can't see to walk.
Let's go sit down and listen to the Bigfoot. Keep the light on.
Look, they're nice.
Yes, it is.
It's the only kind of light that one, I think.
Yes.
We're done, huh?
I don't know. Hey guys!
They're probably on their way moving up here.
You guys, it was awful nice to hear from you. Love you.
Ones on the porch.
Huh?
Started with the ones on the porch. I don't like these. And I'm like, what the heck was that?
I don't know.
Where was it?
Okay. Mr. Fox?
I don't know. Sounded to me like it was there.
Yeah. Maybe it was that fox again.
No, I don't think. Too close.
Maybe it was raccoon fight.
So did I. Kind of a little unnerving.
It's pretty Now, Jim, I thought you wanted pizza more, so that's what we picked.
Time I wanted pizza, I think. Now I really, really, really want a bucket of fries. With salt and vinegar.
Yep.
Probably moved into position by now. I wonder if they're afraid of fire.
I think they're fascinating.
I thought I heard something.
Sometimes my nose makes noises and I can't tell if it's my nose or something else.
And I thought a couple of times I heard rocks at the roof.
Really? Which roof? Our
The
house?
garage roof, yeah. Does it look like something's glowing in there?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. No. Do you see that? You see it though, right?
Yes, it's where I'm seeing the black. I walked right down there to. Oh, come here,
What'd you say?
come here. You can really see it now. See it?
Yeah, what is it?
And it's right where I'm seeing the black.
Like heck. I think we need to go to bed and leave it alone.
I want to know if this is. Wow, you see it glowing? Do you?
Yes.
Is there anything on the tank that would reflect?
Not that I know of.
Go away.
Still, I don't see it. I don't see it.
I think I'm going to have to walk really there.
I don't see it now.
Okay, last night we had a fire and I went around the yard and I picked up like all the sticks. It was a little windy last night, but now this morning there's sticks all over the place. And Jim had one right dead center on his truck, and I'll put a picture of that in. Which is crazy. So I came down here to look around because there's sticks all over the place. This is right behind Jim's truck. And I turned around here and there is the 6th nest that I have found. So I'm going to pick it up, put it with my nest collection. Well, that's a nice one. Awesome, guys. But look at these sticks. Okay, this is right behind Jim's truck. And here's a whole little arrangement. Wait, well, I don't know. I mean, these could be natural, but it's very odd that all these sticks have showed up overnight. And it wasn't even that horribly windy. But look, this is right where I walk to do my rounds. And here's the sticks all through here. Like I said, I picked sticks all up last night. Now, last night during the fire, they were super active, vocal. What I'm curious about is how many sticks are other places besides just around the truck and where I walk. See, there's some more. And Jim's about to mow, so I need to do this before he mows. There's more right where I walk. I mean, I picked up a lot of sticks last night, and they were watching me. I can't believe another nest. This is crazy. Put it with my nest collection. And when we were coming down, no, we were going to get some more stones last night. And Jim looked out the window and said, "What the heck is that?" And that beaded thing, like a necklace, and these are little footballs, was laying up beside the driveway, like where I would walk, but over in the grass. Didn't take my walk yesterday, so I wouldn't have found it. But if I would have taken my walk, I would have found it. So here you go. 6 nests. All within a few weeks. Or maybe 2 weeks. I'm not even sure. Okay. There's a few. There's one. There's one. You know, maybe it was the wind, because I am seeing some over here too. There's one. The one placed right in the middle of Jim's truck, though, the hood of Jim's truck, that was insane. Or maybe, I don't know. It's just so weird. I'm sure I didn't pick up every stick. That's strange. Why stick with this right beside it? So I guess there's a few sticks around. I don't know, it's seeming a little weird to me. I'm just wondering if it's possible that they did all this last night. It wasn't super windy that I know of. I mean, seriously, it really wasn't. And the nest that I found was over here, which is, I come around here to get in Jim's truck when we leave to go away. And I've been doing that a lot lately. So, really strange coincidences. Look at this one more time before he mows him over. I mean, it's like aligning my pathway. And I understand it's under the tree, but okay. This little Y stick laid in front of the steps in the front porch on the cement sidewalk for the longest time, and I just finally picked it up because I didn't know if they put it there or not. And then there was this little rock beside it later, so I picked them both up. So I don't know, strange stuff. Okay, so I've been out here. I put this little piece of sidewalk in yesterday, and I was stomping on it, pushing it in. And I did that for quite a while, and I came over and was messing with stuff over here. And I decided to take some of the original stuff and put it back over here because they're not messing with it at all. So I figured we'd see if it helps to put it back. Because I know they don't like change, especially something that's been for 3 years like that. But I stepped it back and look what's laying here. And I didn't see it at all when I was over here stepping on that forever. So I don't think I missed it. I'm wondering if they came up and put it there for me to find. While I was on the front, I took the monkey and the cat, the stuffed cat that belonged on the front porch, and I put them there, and when I walked back, there that was. This is nest number 7. So I'm going to put it, it's my little collection here. I've been putting some rocks to weigh them down so that the wind wouldn't blow them. These really, really little ones are losing their shape a little bit, but it's a little bit sad. This was the second one. This was the one up by the driveway. Let's see if I can get it to shape back up a little bit. I think the rain beats them down. This one did too, a little bit. The big one, this one and this one's really holding their shape good. I think this one's gonna too. This one always was a little bit flat looking. There. This one's lost its shape a little bit too. Maybe I'll put this one down here, a little bit more safe. Put a little rock in it, get some weight. Okay. Getting quite the little nest collection. That is crazy. It's Tuesday, June 18th, and it's 10:40 a.m. And I was just planting some grass seed and stuff around the side of the house. And I wanted to clean out the garage, start throwing some stuff away. So I was going to take the garbage can out to the curb because it goes tomorrow. And look what is on the garbage can. It is the stone that I put out on the new gifting spot. And I don't know the exact time that I put it out, but apparently they either took it and brought it back or moved it. I'm thinking they took it and brought it back. Now, why they put it on the garbage can, I don't know. They might be afraid to come up to the porches at the time. So, I mean at this time, with everything that's been going on, so very cool. I'm so happy. I just found this laying beside this new gifting area right down there, and I thoroughly cleaned this out. I raked it, and I mean I was over here many times. I planted these, but before that I raked everything out and stuff, so I know this wasn't there. So now I'm wondering if they brought it and it blew off, if they put it on this new gifting spot. And what's really got me thinking now is, does it have anything to do with these letters? Because I've got every letter out there except the M. Y, A, and H. And it just reminds me of that. Even with the circle. That's so awesome. I think they probably did bring that. So, yay. I wonder when. I don't think it could have been too long ago. I wonder if they're putting stuff on the garbage can because of there being straw where we planted grass. Because there's straw here. Except I did find that. I did find this here. And they took the rock. Maybe they're just still leery of. I don't believe they've done anything back here. See, there's straw here where there's grass. They haven't messed around back here too much. I don't know if it's because of the newness of everything and there being straw in front of the spots. I have no idea why they're putting stuff in the garbage can. Most of the nests have disintegrated from the horrible amount of rain that we've had. But this walnut that I found up in the driveway, I put here, and it has ended up inside the circle of rocks. So I don't know if they moved that to say, yes, we did give this to you and it belongs inside with the rest of the stuff, or what. But right now, oh, look at all these. I'm so sad. These little tiny ones disintegrated. This is still kind of. Yesterday I painted the swing, and as you can see, I painted some of the chains and was messing with them. See? So I'm wondering if that chain of paper clips has anything to do with me messing with this yesterday. That association. I moved that box that was over there, the gifting station that I made, to here because I had to get these clay Bigfoots out of the sun because they keep melting. So I put that here, gave it a coat of paint. So this is what's on the railing now. There's a few things here, and I put the dolls and stuff, like all the regular stuff, over here. It's Sunday, June 23rd. It's 5:44 p.m. And we've been outside working today, and we left the garage doors open. I just came out here to start working again, and we found this on the back of the car. It is a rubber band. And I had those out when I was building the walkway and the patio, because I was trying to rig up some shade to work in with an umbrella, and I used these, so they must have grabbed it then. And apparently they just now returned it. Pretty cool. Also, this morning Jim found a rock on the floor of the car, a bigger, like one of these limestone rocks from the driveway. And I suppose it could have been on his shoe, but we don't think so. So we're thinking maybe they put a rock in there yesterday, because also the car was sitting out for a while. So I think they've been coming up and getting in the garage a little bit. So that's cute. See?
I wouldn't see how that could happen naturally. It's not like a pointy thing.
How did it go? How did it get in the leaf?
Someone had to push it through, I think. I don't know. I don't think it's natural.
I don't either. Just happens to be a Y stick too. It just happens to be a Y stick too. Very weird. And that is our bedroom window right there too. That's kind of awesome, actually. Another time, right out the window, they took these hosta flower stems and they made an arch, and it was pinned underneath another one of the flowers. Maybe I can find that picture and show you. That is so cool. I just don't see how that could ever happen by itself. It had to be poked through. And the fact that it's a Y stick. And it's not just any Y stick, it's a really nice one. It's pretty even and everything. Okay, I'm standing in my bedroom looking out the window. And that is directly right in front of our bedroom window. And the tree's kind of above it, but not 100%. So that's really, really interesting. Because they also put a big Y stick in the, well, not in, on the side of that window right there. Right there. Forgot you couldn't see my hand. But anyways, yeah. Okay, Annabelle was here, and we just took her home and came back. And before we left, there were some toys right here of hers. There was the stroller, one of her riding toys, and the basketball. And Jim moved them out of the way. He put he put, I know, the stroller in the riding toys over there, and he said he moved the basketball by the Rose of Sharon bush, so I don't know if he meant that one or this one. But when I was checking things when we got back, the basketball is back where it goes. And we didn't put it there. But it's in a spot, even with the little symbols face up, just like they should be. So apparently while we were gone, they were up and tidying up for us, I guess. That basketball has to go there. Oh, yeah. Also, when she was here, well, actually, Jim and I have been smelling a skunky smell. Let's see. Where was I? Can't remember where I was. I was back here working or something, and I was smelling a skunky smell. Oh, I know. I know what it was. I was out here, I think I was watering the flowers. And as soon as, this was yesterday, and as soon as Jim went in the house, I smelled a mild skunky smell. And so I finished watering and went inside and told Jim, and he had just mowed. And he said that the whole time that he was back there mowing near, let me see if I can show you. Let's see. Back there at the trailer, if you go, there's like a little yard, and then behind there the field comes around, and when he was mowing back behind there, he said he smelled the skunky smell the whole time. And when he went to the top of the hill to mow, he smelled it up there. And there was one year that every time you get to this one spot up on the top of the hill, it would smell the skunky smell. And now it's doing it again. But also then, I think it was yesterday, I'm not sure, but when yesterday or today, I can't remember, but I did my rounds, my morning routine, I think it was, and I got to there and I came up here to do my last check of the grill, and as soon as I got right here, really strong skunky smell just like hit me like a wall. And then while Annabelle was here, Jim and I were smelling it several times in different areas, so we're wondering if they were close by watching. Apparently they were, if they knew to put the basketball back. So that's it for now. Last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep, and that skunky smell started really strong for about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. So that was interesting. Tuesday, July 2nd. And of course this morning I checked everything and nothing was different this morning that I saw. So I just came out to check again, check this stuff. I was a little disappointed because nothing had happened. Then I walked over here and I am so excited about what they've put here beside the basketball. It is a little tiny basketball. That is freaking awesome. How cool is that? It's got the lines on it just like... Boy, I bet you they are excited to find that. That is so awesome. Wow. That takes intelligence. And I talked to him today. I told him to come up to the porch. And I loved him and missed him. And I don't know if it did any good or not. But they didn't come to the porch. But they did put something there. And you know what else? Well, besides them putting it back Sunday when we took Annabelle home. One other time they brought a ball. Excuse me, it was a baseball. And they put it right behind it. And I will bring that picture up and show you. I am ecstatic over that. That's... they're so smart. Thanks, guys. That is so awesome. I love it. Thank you.